They are in the gate. And they're off. BARBSGRAY Lion Marie from Paris on the outside. Suzuki fires up early with speed, does the favorite, and Grease Lightning, then Lady Rosina and See COSITA and Call Me Jelly Rolls in the back. BARBSGRAY Lion that head in front, or outside is Marie from Paris in second, and Suzuki in the outside third, and Grease Lightning a close fourth, just 2 lengths on the pacemakers now as they roll for the far turn, and back to See COSITA and Call Me Jelly Roll and Lady Rosina. The opening quarter in 23 4/5 of a second into the turn. Marie from Paris going to go on. Marie from Paris opens a length and a half. Suzuki now tries to pick up second there. BARBSGRAY Lion down to the inside. Another 3 back, and it's Grease Lightning and Call Me Jelly Roll and See COSITA and Lady Rosina. Quarter to go at PIMLICO. Half in 46 4/5 of a second. They're into the stretch, and it's Marie from Paris with a 3-length lead, and Suzuki charging hard under a drive. BARBSGRAY Lion in third. Then Grease Lightning in fourth. Final furlong. Marie from Paris and Kevin Gomez. Marie from Paris to win by 4. Marie from Paris. Here's Suzuki just trying to handle the second, and Grease Lightning was third, and then BARBSGRAY Lion and Call Me Jelly Roll. In the gate. And they're off. Plummet and Market Cap away together with Excursion, a solid break. Could take it back a little bit off that top pair. Here's Romp racing fourth of the first turn run, and Let Us Make Gold trailing. Round that turn, and it is Plummet out of the inside, ahead in front from Market Cap out of the outside, going a solid pace early with 7 days to go. Excursion is about 5 lengths off the pacemakers. Next is Romp, who's now about 11 from the front, and trailing the field is Let Us Make Gold. Opening quarter, 23 4/5 of a second. Market Cap on the outside, Plummet out of the inside, matching strides. Now with about 5.5 furlongs left to go, it's another 5 lengths back, and Excursion is well settled in third. Another 6 or 7 more to Romp, and Let Us Make Gold still in the back. Heading over the far turn, not much has changed at all. The half 47 3/5 of a second. Plummet on the inside and Market Cap on the outside, and now Excursion asks for a little more run from third position as they round that turn. Another 7 lengths back, and it's Romp and Let Us Make Gold. Plummet on the inside, Market Cap on the outside, still stride for stride, 3 ace out. And now Excursion begins to roll. Here comes Excursion. Excursion now gaining ground of the top pair. Plummet and Market Cap. Plummet the neck in front from Market Cap. Excursion. Here's Romp racing fourth now. 8 to come. Top of the stretch. They make the turn in. Plummet, Market Cap on the outside, digging down. Excursion is third out to the center of the track, and followed by Romp in fourth. But Plummet with a little more for the final furlong. Plummet pulling away under a steady drive by 4 now, 5 lengths from Market Cap. Excursion is flattened out. Down the outside is Romp with a 16th left to go. Plummet and Victor Carrasco. Plummet to do it. Plummet over Excursion, and then Market Cap and Romp. And they're off. Southern Savior and TWIXY catch sharp beginnings. Mystic Times there on the outside, and Victory given out of the rail. 4 in a line, make it 5 as Girls Love Me is moving forward to the far outside. Robber Bob also there in the red cap, just about a length and a half or 2 from the front, followed by Cook Brothers and outside the box trailing the field. Southern Savior down to the inside. Girls Love Me out 3 wide. Mystic Times caught of the doodle in between them. Just in behind is Victory given, and Robber Bob is a close fifth 2 into the far turn. Opening quarter 23 and 3, so 3 furlongs left to go. Southern Savior, Mystic Times in between. Girls Love Me 3 deep. Another 4 back, and it's Victory given and Robber Bob and Cook Brothers on the far outside as they pass the quarter pole. And TWIXY catted outside the box and into the stretch. Girls Love Me. Girls Love Me on the outside winning that battle. The inside is Southern Savior, then Mystic Times. The others have to do a little better in the final furlong. Girls Love Me gets away. Girls Love Me now opening up and popping away to a 3-length advantage from Southern Savior in second. Girls Love Me. Girls Love Me flashing home. 4-5 in front from second. Southern Savior outside the box of the show photo with TWIXY Cat, and then it's Mystic Times or Victory Given. COSITA RICA. And they're off. Hell of a fire, sharp beginning in COSITA RICA. Real tenor, our start out of the inside, and Beyond Forever is last, only 6 lengths from the front. Hell of a fire holds that lead into that first turn. Ron ends Hell of a fire. Hell of a fire in front, half length. Hell of a fire setting a moderate tempo, slow tempo indeed, as COSITA RICA is in second and our stars third of the inside, and Real Tenor out of the clear, and Beyond Forever is in the back. 24 and 4 was that opening quarter mile. So with 6 furlongs left to go, Hell of a fire down against the rail with Daniel Centino leading it by a neck from COSITA RICA. Break of a length and a half, and Real Tenor wants to take off on the outside from third position. Here comes Real Tenor to join the pace, and our star just in behind them racing in fourth, and Beyond Forever is in the back. Real Tenor can wait no more and takes that lead. Half mile 48, 3/5 of a second. Real Tenor in front now. Real Tenor from Hell of a Fire. COSITA RICA. Our stars now on the outside. Our star rallying up into second, 3 lengths behind. Real Tenor into the far turn. Real Tenor 3-length lead, maybe 2.5 now as Our Star gets a little closer from second to the back of the pack. Beyond Forever trying to surge up into third position now with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Real Tenor and Our Star. Beyond Forever third of the far outside. Top of the stretch, a quarter to go at PIMLICO, and Real Tenor collared now by Our Star, and Our Star is taking the lead and heads for home with a 3-length advantage. Beyond Forever to second. Real Tenor is back in third through the final furlong. Our Star in front from Beyond Forever, then Real Tenor and COSITA RICA. 16th left. It's Our Star and Evian Toledo driven home. Our Star to take it by 3. Beyond Forever clearly second, Real Tenor third, and COSITA RICA and Hell of a Fire And they're off. Gifted Heart quick away from the gate from Don't Let Sweet Fool You to her inside. So Gifted Heart out there the two path. Don't Let Sweet Fool You moves up on her inside now. And Don't Let Sweet Fool You matching strides. With Gifted Heart, it counters back on the outside. At 3 in front from Always Something. And Deep Red is fourth of the four. Don't Let Sweet Fool You now. A narrow advantage heading off of the far turn from Gifted Heart at her outside, glued to her. Now with a half mile left to go. Deep Red third. And Always Something. Opening quarter, 23 2/5 of a second. So Gifted Heart on the outside. The big favorite, Don't Let Sweet Fool You, back at the rail. They're exchanging the lead now. In less than 3 furlongs left to go. Deep Red is 5 lengths off them in third position, and Always Something. With a quarter to go at Pimlico, it is Gifted Heart and Don't Let Sweet Fool You in the little match race together. Still 5 in front from Deep Red third, the half mile, and a sharp 44 3/5 of a second. They're into the stretch. Don't Let Sweet Fool You and Gifted Heart on the outside. Don't Let Sweet Fool You. She's digging down for the final furlong. Gifted Heart back second now, 2 lengths behind her. Don't Let Sweet Fool You, Gifted Heart, and Deep Red trying to run on the outside into the exacta. Don't Let Sweet Fool You. She does it again. Don't Let Sweet Fool You, 3 in a row. Photo second, Gifted Heart or Deep Red, and then Always Something. In the gate. They're off the Jim McKay Turf Sprint. Francatelli and Hollis and Tempt Me Twice flashing out of the early lead. Texas Wedge got a good break, but settles down to the back of the pack. Completed past last year's winners of Between Horses, only 4 from the pace, and Tiger Blood on the outside of that runner. And last is Love You Much heading for the turn. Hollis is the speed. Hollis from Francatelli on the outside of the clear. Hollis a half length from Francatelli around that far turn, and Texas Wedge getting closer once again from third in completed pass. On the move under a ride there from fourth, and Tiger Blood is fifth with 7 lengths to make up. Tempt Me Twice and Love You Much. Top of the stretch now, the Jim McKay Turf Sprint, and Hollis tries to pour it on and break away. Texas Wedge, though, moves solidly to second with 3/16 of a mile left to go. Hollis, Texas Wedge second. Francatelli back in third position. Now passed by Completed Pass, and Completed Pass is coming with a run on the outside, but time is running out. Hollis, Completed Pass, Hollis and Gabriel Saez. Hollis at 11-1, holding on to win by a half length. From Completed Pass in second, and Love You Much in Texas Wedge and Francatelli. Natty Boo. Natty Boo. And they're off. Natty Bow and Nobody Knew flashing out. Camp Pendleton hard scrubbed early, and Pepe and Haywood up on the inside showing speed to Chico Con Alex is in fifth, and Double Barrel Bourbon drops some 8 lengths off the pace, and Manklin Creek at the inside, Strictly Business, and Can't Wait to Be King has a lot to do now. It's got to be 18 to 20 lengths off that pace. It's Nobody Knew past the half-mile pole. Opening quarter, 24 seconds flat. Nobody Knew from Natty Bow. Camp Pendleton on the outside, third position, and Pepe and Haywood is racing in fourth. It's a gap of about 7. Manklin Creek and Strictly Business, Chico Con Alex and Double Barrel Bourbon is next, and Can't Wait to Be King still last of them all. Coming for home now, and it's Nobody Knew with a 2.5, 3-length lead. And Natty Bow and the inside, Pepe and Haywood trying to fire on. Out in the center is Camp Pendleton. Furlong and a half left to go. Half mile 47 and 1/10 of a second. And it's Nobody Knew still going strong. A 4 or 5 length lead from Camp Pendleton and Natty Bow. They head and head for a second. Nobody Knew. It's a Toledo triple. Nobody Knew. Scores by 5. Second, Natty Bow. And then Camp Pendleton and Double Barrel Bourbon with some late interest in Manklin Creek. In the gate. Off of the very one. Giggling, Wild About Star, JoJo Early Speed also stoking up on the outside with Early Foot is here. My Prayer in the orange colors. Captain Sam is also right there. Foolish Humor. Now JoJo Air will settle off the speed about 5 from the front. And Peaceful is on the outside of JoJo Air. Mr. Al's Gal racing about 7 or 8 from the lead. And then it's Not in Jeopardy. Ode to Joy back of the pack with a great time. And Drobia is last of them all around the far turn. And Giggling breaks away. Giggling midpoint in the turn with a 2.5 length advantage. Wild About Star targets that leader as they make the turn in. Wild About Star charging and angling off the inside. Giggling's got the lead. 3/16 of a mile left to go. JoJo Air out in the center of the track, set down from third and now second. But here's Wild About Star with a furlong left to go. And Mr. Al's Gal charging on the inside. And Ode to Joy is coming through the far outside. A great time, a great time, a great time in the very one. A great time to win from Mr. Al's Gal second. Ode to Joy. And then it was Wild About Star and Dendrobia or JoJo Air. And they're off in Chicklang. Archon fastest early. There's Relentless Dancer up on the inside, and Yopon firing up there. Yopon, Archon, 1-2 with Relentless Dancer, long shot in pursuit of the inside in third, and Lebdaz racing in fourth. Then back on the outside, Double Crown, and Little Menace at the rail. Captain Bombastic in between horses. Another 3 Dreams Untold back of the pack with Pitching Ari as they head into the far turn. 13 or 14 lengths covers them, and Yopon and Archon 1-2 through a whipped up opening quarter at 22.3 of a second. It's 2.5 Relentless Dancer. Lebda ridden along there fourth. It's another 3. Here's Double Crown, who's got 7 to make up. They're followed by Little Menace pitching already outside, and Dreams Untold and Captain Bombastic. Quarter to go at Pimlico. The half mile, 45 seconds flat, and Yopon breaks away from Archon. Archon's dropping back now. The far outside. Here's Double Crown moving to second spot. Up the inside is Little Menace, but it's Yopon with a 16th of a mile left to go. Yopon, this crack sprinter, wins the Chicklang Stakes by 4 at the finish in a minute 9.10. And they're off. Pull Shark, maybe someday. American Piper involved with early speed 2. Then Carson and I and Oliferous are next. They're followed inside by Yes Sir Colonel into the first turn run. And second last position back there is Good Luck Legacy and Patriot Game trailing. Into the turn they go with 7 days to run, about 16 lengths from first to last. Maybe someday firing on the pace, length and a half in front from American Piper in second. And Oliferous down to the inside of the Great Pull Shark. And they're about 3.5 or so off the pace up ahead. Another 2 lengths back in the field. Yes Sir Colonel and Good Luck Legacy, followed by Carson and I, and Patriot Game is in the back now with about 15 to make up, maybe a little more. 5 furlongs left to go. It's been a sharp pace. Opening quarter 23-2 as they roll for the far turn. Maybe someday, length and a half in front from American Piper. A 48-second half mile, length and a half more, and it's Oliferous third to the inside. Pool Shark at the outside in fourth position, and Yes Sir Colonel racing fifth. There's 7 to make up around that far turn and 3 furlongs to go. Maybe someday still going with a 2-length lead from American Piper and Oliferous third, and Pool Shark ridden along fourth position. Yes Sir Colonel, the others have plenty to do now. Patriot Game has moved out of last position, but still about 14 off a speed of Maybe Someday, who turns in. Maybe Someday set down by Sheldon Russell with a 5-length lead. Oliferous on the inside of American Piper. Out in the center of the track, Yes Sir Colonel, and then it's Patriot Game in the last furlong now, and it is Maybe Someday. They're going to catch him. Maybe someday. Maybe someday a dozen in front. Patriot Game, Oliferous, and then it was Yes Sir Colonel and American Piper.